Behind each of the 46,000 trees at the University of Minnesota Landscape Arboretum is a story and a team dedicated to giving them the care they deserve.
Trees are of immense importance to the health of our planet, covering approximately a third of the world's land surface, providing us food and other products, and holding approximately 50% of the world's terrestrial carbon. When it comes to wildlife, forests provide habitat for a range of species supporting at least half of the world's known plants and animals. From the forests of Minnesota to the tropical environments, trees are structural fabric of the natural and cultivated ecosystem. As an arboretum, trees are central to our mission. The Arboretum collects, studies, and preserves trees and landscapes for research, education, conservation, and public enjoyment, hopefully inspiring people to care for trees and protect them for future generations.
There are a variety of goals that we use to add new plant material into the collections at the Arboretum. In some instances, we're highlighting plants that are suited to our region. In others, we might be trialing plants to determine their amenability. And then, of course, we're always trying to preserve genetics of plants that are threatened. There's a lot of room for adding new plants into our plant palettes and to really increase biodiversity. All in all, our overarching goal is to develop good research collections that can be used by researchers to develop good new knowledge that can help improve society.
One of my favorite trees at the Arboretum is a green ash, Fraxinus pennsylvanica, in the Dayton Wildflower Garden. Towering over 100 feet tall and measuring 15 feet around, it's a record in the state of Minnesota. Each time I visit the tree to marvel at its beauty and enjoy its shade, I'm reminded of the fragile state of its existence due to emerald ash borer and the threat to trees worldwide, and the importance of the work we do here at the Arboretum every day.
The Arboretum was founded in the 50s, which means that the trees that are here that we've planted over the last 50 years are starting to mature. Not even to mention all the trees that were here before we started the Arboretum that are now probably hundreds of years old. And those take a lot of care, right? Now we have this kind of mature canopy that takes more people and more equipment to maintain than it did 50 years ago when they were just planting them. But I really rely on the expertise of the staff that I have to keep me posted on what's going on so that we can plan ahead for what we have to do today, but also tomorrow and the next week and next month, and try to block out the whole year and think about the seasons and what's going to be the priority when. When I think about planting new trees here at the Arboretum, I'm thinking about what they're going to look like in 50 years. I'm knowing that I'm sort of investing in the future of the Arboretum and the next generation of visitors and the next generation of staff who are going to have to take care of them. The crew of professionals that I have are experts, and they're out there every day, and they're the ones who can really come back and say, you know, I've been watching this for a little while, we really need to cut that limb off. I'm observing this disease is starting to spread and we need to deal with it. The first time in a really long time, we have 2 full-time climbing arborists who are just dedicated to taking care of the trees and climbing up them and taking care of them.
As an arborist, some of the biggest risks and challenges in maintaining vast and aging tree collection, there's a lot of input that goes into some aging trees, so we have to keep up with a large volume of trees, and then we're always planting more, and those trees also need attention. We don't want to just plant them and forget them, so we're not trying to run into deferred maintenance, so we're continuing along, and it's always kind of a rolling deadline trying to best serve these vast and aging collections.
Old trees are full of surprises. A lot of times we can get into a situation where we don't know that a limb has a giant crack in it until we're up in the tree and can see it for the first time. Or we know something has like a canker on it, but we don't know to what extent it's damaged the structure of the tree. Like, how dangerous is it going to be to climb versus how dangerous would it be to the public? Like, what level of mitigation do we need?
There's a lot of equipment that goes into that to make sure that it's being done right. You can go from something as simple as a rope to all the more complex, braces and carabiners and levers and winches that they have. The first aid kits that they can bring up into the tree with them, to the right kind of saw so they don't have to worry about it being too heavy to climb with. All of that equipment is what allows them to do their work and makes me feel calmer because I know that they're safe. They're doing something really hard and scary, but they're doing it professionally and safely.
Mature trees come with complex risks, and caring for them means working high above the ground, where safety and precision are everything. Our arborists need equipment that keeps up. Introducing the Niftylift SD64. With 70 feet of height, 42 feet of reach, and turf-friendly mobility, it is the kind of tool that makes all the difference when you're caring for giants.
Having a new Niftylift would help us cover a lot more ground. We'd be able to get through our work much faster, much safer, and make it possible for such a small team to deal with such a large amount of space.
Very grateful that the Arboretum is looking to invest in this team and making sure that, we care for all of these trees.
It's kind of unbelievable being able to be a part of the Arboretum, so I think it makes sense that they're investing in their trees, but I just feel so lucky to be part of the team that gets to do the work.
Caring for the Arboretum trees takes a talented team of expert horticulturists, arborists, and researchers who spend each day working and studying in the Arboretum's canopy. Providing the right tools increases the efficiency and safety of their work. Because of you, we can continue to care for our trees across our 1,200 acres, expand our impact, and keep the Arboretum thriving for generations to come. Thank you.